Today's horoscope, Capricorn June 25, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. There can be worries, guilt, and vagueness interfering with your productivity in spots today. If you've been spending too much time in the world of the mind or with others at the expense of your need for downtime, you'll feel the pull of your emotional and spiritual needs today. There may be an initial feeling of discontent, disappointment, or confusion, and it's essential to keep your expectations of others and situations in check. Depending on others to make you happy is a gamble at best, but with a strong emphasis in your house of relationships these days, it's important to seek out their company. The trick is to enjoy your connections but look within for sustenance, taking full responsibility for your actions and reactions. As the day advances, there is some tendency to dwell on matters with no immediate resolution. It's probably better to focus on those things you can control and work on problems one step at a time. Try not to let worry about your resources or means take over your day or detract from the enjoyment of other life departments. Everyone will feel on edge and cranky today. This is because the mighty sun across the sky from you in your solar will clash in a sharp square with the ruler of the deep, Neptune. This meeting of fire and water can be particularly challenging. Beware of confusion, deception, insecurity, and conflict everywhere you turn, especially around where you and your sweetheart stand on a commitment or long-term plan. Spend some time meditating and digging deeply into your heart rather than engaging with others today. You'll soon be freed of the darkness. You might see some minor eccentricities in your business dealings, and these quirks could be clues to something bigger. Follow the threads until you find the knot that ties it all together. Giving up is certainly not your style, but since you associate living with constant activity, you don't always know how to react to a lull. If there is something or someone in your life that isn't producing the kind of energy you expect, give it some time before you decide what you think. For instance, if you can't motivate yourself to get exercise for a day or two, does this mean that you are not exercising anymore? No. Practice being patient with yourself and others. Make the time to go out and enjoy life in whatever way possible. You need to be able to stop every once in a while and take care of yourself. With a day like this happening, you might want to make sure to give equal footing to both the large picture and the details in your life. Spending too much time focused on just one part blurs the rest of the image. A break from it all can bring clarity. Go have some fun. As the moon leaves a playful and creative part of your chart and returns to your busy work sector, there is no danger of life suddenly becoming all work and no play, but in 2 weeks this could be the case. It is just as the moon leaves a playful and creative part of your chart that Venus will move into her final 12 days and Uranus his final 2 weeks here, something that in 14 days will, for the first time in 6 years, end all planetary activity here. 2 days after the sun left your work sector, the moon returns for a chance to check in and regroup, but also to prepare for Venus and Uranus return and the start of a second and even bigger wave. Before leaving and wrapping up its only visit to your romantic sector while Venus, the planet of love, is here, the moon is spending its final hours at a friendly aspect to the south node in an adventurous part of your chart. Having spent its early hours at a friendly aspect to Mars there when it returned 2 days ago, the moon's short monthly visit ends by bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together. Daily planetary overview. Today, as the sun in Cancer squares Neptune in Aries, emotional clarity may feel just out of reach. You might find yourself doubting your responses, questioning your instincts, or wondering whether your reaction is justified. In fact, there may even be moments when you feel like someone is trying to rewrite your reality, like you're being gaslit, or pulled into a version of the truth that simply doesn't align with your heart. But here's the thing, your feelings are real. They might not always make immediate sense, they may even be inconvenient or overwhelming, but they're valid. And today, they may be the most authentic guide you have. This is not a time to bury your emotions under logic or expectation. Instead, honor them gently, compassionately, and use them as a compass to navigate this potentially confusing cosmic energy. It helps that you're radiating warmth today. There's a softness in your presence that draws people in. You're friendlier than usual, approachable, even magnetic, and this makes others eager to connect, help, and return the kindness you so naturally offer. It's a great time to build bridges, whether it's introducing yourself to someone new, reaching out to a potential employer, or having a meaningful conversation that's been long overdue. When you speak from the heart, people listen. You may find yourself craving beautiful things, a luxurious item, a unique piece of art, something indulgent that promises to soothe or inspire. But I is a day to also rediscover beauty in simplicity. A walk under trees, the sound of a song that takes you back, the quiet understanding between two people, these are the priceless treasures that cost nothing but offer everything. Keep your eyes open for them, they'll appear when you least expect it. A long-held wish may resurface today, stirring your soul with urgency. You might feel pulled to finally pursue something you've kept on the back burner. But pause for a moment and ask, is this mine, or is it someone else's expectation I've taken on? Give yourself the time and space to sort through that. There's no shame in saying no to someone else's dream if it means saying yes to your own. True friendships shine through uncertainty. Today might be the day someone shows up for you in a quiet but powerful way. If they do, surprise them and in return send a thoughtful message, a small token of thanks, or simply tell them how much they matter. Relationships thrive on acknowledgement, and why? Oh, you have the heart to give it generously. That said, don't let emotional overwhelm lead you to procrastinate or avoid responsibilities. While it's tempting to focus on the lighter side of life, some things require your practical energy. It's okay to be fun-loving and spontaneous, but remember that some people are counting on your presence in more grounded ways. Balance play with purpose. In love, this is a time of deep emotional sensitivity. If you're in a relationship, passion runs strong, and it can help heal any small rifts that may have lingered. If you're single, a new and exciting connection might appear, especially when you're being your most genuine self. Even a casual flirtation could evolve into something more meaningful if you stay open and curious. Physically, you're tuned in. If your body is asking for movement, listen. A gentle morning stretch, a walk through the neighborhood, or some light exercise can do wonders for your mood and clarity. But don't push yourself if you're feeling off. Honor your energy and remember, rest is just as productive as action when it's what you truly need. Tonight, as the day winds down, make space for play. Reconnect with a friend, play a game, or dive into a hobby that lifts your spirit. The world doesn't need you to be perfect, it needs you to be present. And present you, with all your tenderness and honesty, is more than enough. Financially, avoid rushing into decisions. Even if something seems like a sure thing, today's planetary It suggests there could be hidden obstacles or confusing terms. Slow down. Read the fine print. If your intuition feels foggy, it's okay to sleep on it. What's meant for you won't pass you by. And lastly, if your body is whispering for rest, listen. Stress can build subtly, and today it may manifest more physically than usual. Create small pockets of peace in your day. Breathe, sip some tea, turn off your phone for a moment. Protect your calm like it's sacred because it is. So let's talk. What emotions have been surfacing for you lately and how are you honoring them? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's create space for real, human connection. You never know who might need to hear exactly what you have to say.